Hey, what's up everyone? Nick here. It's Tuesday, so I've got to answer another one of your questions. I love doing this. You guys DM me your questions over on Instagram. Put my Instagram handle right here. Follow me there. DM me your questions. I read one every week, and I also pick one lucky Instagram follower. I give them a free pair of shoes. All you have to do to enter is follow me on Instagram. Let's get to today's question. This one, it makes sense because we've been talking about weight a lot lately. So, hey Nick, big fan. You've been talking about target race weight a lot, but how fast should I gain or lose weight, and how often should I be weighing myself? I have been talking about weight a lot, mainly because I'm putting weight on. I'm actually trying to put weight on. But we did run a race, what was it, 2 weeks ago on my main channel, Nick Simmons. I'll link that right here, where I ran an all-out 400 at my new race weight of 183. I weighed myself in that video, and I had a lot of people saying, how often should I be weighing myself? Well, there's a lot of misconceptions about what you should and shouldn't be doing when you're trying to gain or lose weight. Now, first of all, whether you're trying to gain or lose weight, I really only recommend that you gain or lose at most a pound a week. And that's an aggressive way to gain or lose weight. I actually think maybe half a pound probably a little healthier. But when I'm trying to gain or lose weight, I'm really thinking do not lose more than a pound or do not gain more than a pound per week. Now, that week is important because that's also the rate at which I think you should weigh yourself. I really don't believe in weighing yourself day to day. I've tracked my weight day to day just out of curiosity, and it's up and down. I mean, it changes so much from day to day that it's pretty much meaningless. I recommend that you weigh yourself once per week at the same time and the same day. So maybe let's say Sunday mornings is when I'm gonna weigh myself, or pick your day, but weigh yourself only once per week on the same day. So every 7 days is when you're gonna weigh yourself. And it's important that you do it consistently. So you're not moving around day to day and you're not changing the time. This is really, really important because your body weight is gonna fluctuate significantly throughout the day. You'll weigh more after you eat lunch, or you'll weigh more after you eat dinner. I like to weigh myself right when I wake up, after I use the restroom, before I eat anything. That is probably the most consistent weight that you're gonna have. So again, after I wake up, before I even brush my teeth, I'll use the restroom real quick, and then I'll weigh myself. I think that is really, to me, the most consistent time of day that you're going to find your actual body weight. Maybe a little dehydrated because you've been sleeping all night, whatever. It's consistent, and that's the important thing. Now, speaking of consistency, I also think it's important to consistently track your weight. So, we'll get into the pros and cons of this here in a minute, but I write down my weight when I weigh it because I want to see the trends. If I'm trying to gain weight, it's not going to be perfectly linear, but I want to see it slowly start to work its way up. Similarly, if I'm trying to lose weight, I want to see it slowly start to work its way down. So by writing it down, it keeps you accountable throughout the week, and it can also show you those larger trends. So even if you have a week where you fail to gain or fail to lose a weight based on your goals, it's okay, look at the larger trend. Now, sometimes when we're excited about gaining weight or we're excited about losing weight, these numbers can kind of mess with our minds. And I know you know what I'm talking about because I've been there before when I'm trying to really aggressively cut weight before a big race. And I step on that scale and it doesn't read what I want it to read. It messes with my mind, and I'm like, oh, I'm not eating healthy enough, or I'm not working out enough. Try to just let that go, okay? Because it's just a number on a scale, and I know we have our target race weight, or I know we have the weight that we want to weigh, but it's just a number on a scale, and a number on a scale does not mean how healthy we are or how fast we can possibly run. I've had some incredible races a couple pounds over race weight. I've had some incredible races a couple pounds under race weight. So we have this number in our mind. Let's not get fixated on that number. Remember, we're trying to be the healthiest athletes we can be, not necessarily the lightest, not necessarily the heaviest, the healthiest athletes that we can be. So as you become an athlete that's knowledgeable about your body, it's knowledgeable about the weight that you feel healthiest and fastest at, remember, that's just one piece of the puzzle. You also need to be fueled properly, you need to be rested properly, you need to have all of your systems checked and ready to go, and the race weight is just one small factor, so do not fixate on it. But as you're tracking yourself through these macroscopic trends, 1x per week, same time, be consistent, track it, don't fixate on it. Now, whether you're trying to gain or lose weight, you're probably gonna need a good pair of shoes when you're working out. Now, I absolutely love doing this. I love giving shoes away because shoes represent more than just, protecting your feet from the ground. Shoes represent an opportunity to go out and tackle those goals. Whatever your physical goals are, you're gonna need a good pair of shoes. So every week I give away a new pair of shoes to one of my followers, trying to give back to this amazing community. And I choose these at random. Today's winner is a young man named Nick, I'm gonna mess it up, Nick Poofall. Class of 2025. I love this kid. BP_Poofall13. I will reach right out to you so you can get a pair of shoes of your choice from Running Warehouse. Running Warehouse is an awesome company that I've partnered with through the end of the year to give shoes away. If you didn't win this week, I've linked in the description below a link for men and a link for women where you can go find incredible deals on all your favorite shoes at Running Warehouse. So that's this week's video. Continue to let me know what kind of videos you guys want me to make over on Instagram. I appreciate you. See you next week.